New Year's Eve Ghost Stories, Part 4 of 8, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on December 31st, 2020.
You still can see me, yeah?
Yes.
I don't see you very well. I can see, but not too. I mean, I don't see myself very well. It's okay, very clear, huh?
Very clear. Yes, very clear.
Yeah. Wow. This is really a miracle, you know that? I'm thankful for this. This is one of the miracles I'm very impressed with. Every day, like sometimes I use the safety pin. Yeah, they're so very tiny safety pin. Tiny ones, some very tiny, yeah?
Yes.
About 1-2 centimeter tiny. They used to pin those, name of the clothes on top of the dress or something. Yeah. And we have to take it off, the tag. And I was thinking, my God, how can any machine be so clever, more clever than humans, that can make such a tiny safety pin like this? See what I'm saying? With a complete trap and hook and everything in it. Like the big one. The big one may be easy, but so tiny. And it's exactly like a safety pin. I'm always impressed every day. Now it's not much because I stay in one place. Even if I move to another place, but not like I'm going out a lot or buying things, you know what I'm saying? Or interacting or doing a lot of activities. So there's not much for me to be impressed with. But even when I see the dog food, the dog pellets they made, some are small, some are big, and they make into the shape of the heart shape for the dog. I don't know if the dog care what shape the food is. They chow down before they even see, but they take take time to do this kind of product. And I was sometimes touched, and impressed and grateful that I live in this type of humans period that many conveniences abound, that our lives are more very, very comfortable. Yes?
Yes, Master.
I asked people to bring me this the machine that you had outside that has cold water, ice cold water and hot water at the same time.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, I never knew it existed. Yeah, until just some months ago. They're moving dogs around and they say there's a machine like that. I said, if they don't use it, then what to do? How big is it? Then they told me. Before I knew that you guys have them, but I thought it's big, Yeah. And then now some of your brothers described to me that's not big. It's just about 1 meter something, yeah?
Yes.
And it's about 40 centimeters wide, square like that. So I said, oh, give it to me. Oh, I could use it. It would be heaven if I want a tea, I just open the tap and the boiled water come out, It saved me many minutes to go out, get the filter water and then wait to it to boil and not worry about if I forget, it's all boiled out and whatever, It happened, before. Oh, I said, and then after they brought it, I thought, wow, it's heaven. It's really like heaven. And that is the second heaven I had. Because before, when I'm alone, I don't go to the public lecture or go to the ashram, the public ashram, then I do everything myself. Like I wash the clothes myself, because I don't have a lot of clothes and simple clothes, So I wash by hand. But then the work, the Supreme Master TV work and the dogs and all that really dragged me down. It's too time consuming. So I asked whether or not I could have a small washing machine, very small, that fits in the small bathroom. And then they made it. And that was like heaven for me. Because the water comes in by itself. You don't have to wait for the tap to run the water into the bucket. Well, I used to do that before. It's no problem. When I live in a tent and all that, or even after the tent, I could do that. It's just now I have more work than ever.
Yes, Master.
So this little small washing machine is like heaven to me. and this ready-made water, hot water, cold water, you know.
Yeah.
If the dogs come, I just open the water for them, yeah, and I don't have to go filter the water or go to the filter area. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, because this one we don't have to keep changing the filter. We change every half a year even. That's even another heaven type of of lifestyle, you know. Oh, I was so happy.
Yeah.
So every day, whatever I have, I really appreciate it, and I really am grateful. Yeah, in the physical life, I have it better than many masters consider in the old times, you know. Like when Guru Nanak, it has nothing to do with the ghost. You want to hear?
Yes, Master.
Continue?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah, my calendar, okay. Even Guru Nanak, when he walked around to go to spread the teaching to his disciples or visit his other town disciples, he had to walk in the forest and eat whatever berries, you know, or wild fruit or vegetable he find. For example, like that, yes. And the Buddha have to go outside to beg for food every day as a monk's tradition, as a sign of detachment, you understand me, of possessions. Otherwise, he could ask his king father to supply him every day, you know, supply for all the monks also. But because at that time the monks should go out and do the alms round. Number one, to continue the humility. Number two, to continue the detachment of possessions of any kind. Number three, to bear it when you don't have food. To go through anything. To continue your practice so that you're not attached to any places or any utensils or any comfort. Nowadays, I'm just too comfortable, but I cannot do what the Buddha did because nowadays, every country's law is forbidden to go out begging. Oh, they still do it, the homeless, yeah? But still, it's not like a lawful thing, not like natural, like in India in those times, in old times. Also, so much work that tied me up, you know, in one place. Even if I keep changing places, but still, I need a place. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
It doesn't have to be big. The smaller, the better for me. I keep telling you that. And this is true also. But I need it. So to cover, you know, computer, you know, internet box, telephone, whatever it is, we need it.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Also to keep myself well, you know, in the safe cover area so that I don't get sick that easily or get a cold or something. Then our work would be delayed or stopped, yeah?
Yes.
Or affected in some negative way. You know that also, right?
Yes, Master.
Yes.
You also cannot go out and live the way the Buddha's monks do. You cannot. Yes, you have to stay in a place, with a safe place, yeah? And have a place to rest so that you can work. And then you have to have food ready for you because you don't have time to go out into the town and then to beg or all that. And maybe the police will catch you. Yeah, that's a problem also, huh? Yeah. So now we have to be independent financially and stuff. But still, I prefer small place, yeah? Small place is enough. If I have many clothes even, I could hang on the wall, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Just make a two hook and on two corners and then hang all the clothes there. That's what I did before. Even that, don't even need a lot of cupboard or anything. I don't have any cupboards. I have those drawers that belong to the working table, like what you have,
Small
Master.
cabinet.
and a cabinet underneath, yeah?
Yes.
I use them to put some of my clothes in, and that's all I need. That's all. That fits enough for my clothes and some little makeup, you know, powder, anti-shining powder, yeah. And actually, there's a lot more already. I wish I have less, you know, because if I have more things, I feel too, like clustering, you see what I'm saying?
Yes,
I don't feel free. Before I used to live in caves, I felt better then. I felt like the cave is very big. But if I live in a house, I feel the house is small. I don't know why, because maybe the building, the bricks and the stuff like that, it feels heavy, huh? Okay. When I live in a tent, I feel even better, feel like free. Very near nature, not much to take care. That's a free life that I love so much. Yeah, I'm not as happy now as when I was living in a tent next to the river, where there was no need to pay for electricity, no worry about bills. We had water from the river, we just filtered it, yeah? Actually, we didn't have to. I told them to dig the hole on the river bank. So whatever the water that had run from the river into that hole underneath, yeah? Then it's so clean and clear. And then we just use some cloth, our clothes or something, a towel, to filter one more time. Perfect. Yeah, so we never had to pay too many bills. That was happy time. And we did silly things like the coal, the ash that we cook, I usually put on the face to do theater every day. Just to make fun, and do in theater. Yeah. Even we had a camera, a small video, so maybe some of it is still left. You can dig it out and have a look. Every day they thought of how to make some theater to make me laugh. Yeah, just some silly stuff. It's very funny, very funny. Like if a fat nun, they make her play princess. Yes. And then instead of put just a few spots of ashes on her face, they use the bottom of the pot, very black, put all over her, make her play the part of princess. They just make all kind of things. And then they made me a crown of wide, this kind of crawling plants, yeah? They use a crawling plant to thread a crown for me as a stick in some flowers. It's very cute. And then they're all, prostrated in front of me, like a king and stuff. We play very nicely, like children. We were very happy then. And I slept on the ground, in the open. I had also tent, of course, but I only went inside whenever it rained. I didn't like to go inside. So I slept on the ground with those tatami, yeah? The thin one that you roll and you bring to the beach, yeah, in some countries. So I slept on that. And it was okay, no mosquito, nothing ever bothered me. And nowadays I have house, they even sneak in to bite. Yeah, that was a happy time. That was truly a monk's life, style.